What's going on, guys? Nick Robbins here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 habits that have drastically changed my life. And I want to share them with you because I know that if you implement these habits, all of which, by the way, you can implement before 10 a.m., they're going to change your life as well. Now, if this is the first time you've been on this channel, well, my name's Nick Robbins, and I'm just a guy who's built a multi-7-figure business, a couple multi-6-figure businesses, and want to share some cool strategies and tactics I've learned along the way, and hoping that you're able to go out there and get some results in your life. Now, with that being said, let's jump into today's video. All right, so let's talk about habit number 1, and that is called priming. Now, you guys might be asking, what is priming? What does that mean? Well, here's what it means. It means to get yourself mentally ready for the day on your terms. Okay, so how do you do that? First things first, okay, get up 30 minutes earlier than you have been. 30 minutes earlier. If you've got kids or you have to go to work or you've got an office, whatever it might be, 30 minutes earlier that you can have that's just you time. This is so unbelievably critical, okay? And you might be saying, oh, I'm tired, I don't have time to sleep. Look, guys, if you can take 30 minutes for yourself in the morning, I promise you, your results are gonna be better all throughout the day, and you're gonna end up having more time for yourself to sleep and rest and relax down in the future. Now, what should you do during that 30 minutes? Here's what I do, and I found it to be extremely beneficial. First things first is I meditate, okay? I spend 10 minutes meditating, 10 to 15 minutes meditating, okay, every single day. And now, how do you meditate? What do? Look, guys, you literally just breathe. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't overcomplicate it, nothing crazy, okay? It's literally just to help develop discipline and focus, okay? So meditation is huge. I also, while I'm meditating, I think of things that I'm grateful for, and I spend a couple minutes visualizing the future and what I want to become. Super powerful. Then after that, and this is where it gets really exciting, guys, I've got to get myself in state and energized and motivated to attack the day. Now, how do I do that? I literally grab headphones. I've got giant Bose noise-canceling headphones, and I play motivational speeches or motivational music from YouTube or Spotify or whatever you're listening to your music on, okay? And I get in state. I literally stand up and downstairs here, and I jump around, and I get in state, and I'm listening to this stuff, and it's setting my mind right. It's getting me ready to go and excited for the day. I promise you, if you listen to motivational messages every single morning, over time, your brain will completely shift, and you'll no longer have negative thoughts. You'll be wired to be motivated. I promise you. It takes time, but just start doing it. Okay, get up 30 minutes earlier, spend 10 minutes just breathing, meditation, and then spend 15 to 20 minutes listening to motivational music, motivational speeches, whatever it is on YouTube that motivates you, get you excited, and I promise you, that will get you ready to start and attack your day. Now, let's talk about habit number 2. Okay, and that is reading your goals every single morning. Here's actually what I like to do, okay, because I've attempted to do this many times in the past with journals, and I've heard about it in books like Think and Grow Rich, and many other greats have talked about this. Now, what works for me, and I suggest you doing so you don't overthink this whole thing, is to literally just pull up your iPhone notes, or if you're on Android, use an Evernote or whatever the note app is, put a couple pictures in there, as well as 3 goals, okay? Just 3 simple goals. One is an income goal, one is a health goal, and one is a net worth goal, okay? Just do that for now, okay? You can do the rest of your goals, but make it simple. Income goal, health goal, net worth goal, right? And so here's how it would look, okay? So if you want to make $10,000 a month, put that in the note, look at it, and then put pictures of something that represents wealth to you, whether that's Lamborghinis or it's houses or it's beaches or whatever it might be. Put that in the note folder and look at it as soon as you're done priming and getting ready to go. And then for health, for example, if you want to have a better body, right? Or if you want to just literally be healthier, if you're sick, right? Put a picture of a healthy person or something that represents health to you in there, and say, hey, I want to weigh XYZ pounds, I want to look like this, blah, 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 right? And then put a net worth goal. I want to have $1 million by 2023 or $10 million by 2025. Put that in there and then put more pictures of things that represent wealth to you. Now, why is this important? Number 1, it reminds us of what we're doing things for, because we get excited looking at these pictures. You've got to use pictures that excite you, okay? And number 2, in order to build a 7-figure business, even a 6-figure business and beyond, it's hard. You have to have compelling reasons in order to take the actions that you need to take in order to get to where you want to get to, okay? And so that's why we need to remind ourselves every morning. And that's why I love starting the day with priming, getting motivated, and then looking at my goals. Okay, now I remember why I'm doing this for, and now I'm going to get after it. So don't overthink this. Put it in your notes folder. Look at that every morning, and let's rock and roll. Get you excited. Visualize yourself seeing there, and let's go. Now, let's move on to habit number 3, okay? And this one sounds simple, guys. It sounds so simple, but I promise you it is so powerful. And that is doing a morning walk outdoors. 15 minutes, that's it. 15 minutes. Now, if you're gonna exercise or work out in the morning, awesome. That's a habit everyone should have. I'm not gonna talk about that habit in this video because it's you should be doing it anyways. We'll do a whole new video about that. But what I'm saying here is a 15-minute walk. Now, this should be separate than your exercise. If you do work out in the morning, I still want you to go out and walk outside for 15 minutes. Okay, one of my first mentors told this to me and I was just like, oh man, that sounds really simple. And then I did it and I was like, what the? It just, over time, I felt so much better. Okay, and I was living in Utah at the time. It was freaking snowing on the ground. It was cold and I still didn't miss a day for a walk outside. Okay, so go outside and walk. And if you can be in nature, if you can places where it's beautiful, or if it's serene or quiet, even better. Now, this doesn't excuse you if you live in a big city, not go out and walk. You still got to go do it, okay? But if you have a chance to get to nature, do that. Now, I know it sounds simple. Just do it for a month and then come back and leave a comment below on the channel, okay? Now, habit number 4. Habit number 4. Plan out your day, guys. I'm here to tell you, it's so simple, but it's so powerful. How many times have you been sitting around, it's like noon, especially for my entrepreneurs watching this, it's like noon and you don't know what you should be doing right now, or it's 2 in the afternoon and you're kind of like floating around and you're bouncing between, Slack and, emails and halfway doing some work. Okay, you've got to plan out your day, guys. It gives you clarity. It allows you to know exactly what you're doing from hour to hour to hour. Just write down a list of 3 to 5 critical things you've got to get done. Okay, it's so important. Spend 10 minutes planning your day, and I promise you, it will make your day go by much easier. Okay, you can think about the old Abraham Lincoln quote, where he said if he had to chop down a tree, he'd spend the first 4 hours sharpening the saw. That's the same thing you're doing when you're planning your day. So plan your day, guys. All right, now number 5, and this is the hardest one to implement so far, okay? Hardest one. These other ones, they're simple. They're not always easy, but they're simple to implement. This one is a little bit more difficult, and that is give yourself 2 hours of deep work every morning before 10 a.m., okay? Or if you get a little bit later and if you have a different type of schedule by noon, okay? But 2 hours of deep work. Now, what do I mean by deep work? That means it is planned work. You know what you're gonna be doing, and here comes the hard part. Log off of all your social media platforms. No Slack, no emails, no Facebook notifications, no Instagram, nothing. Go on airplane mode. Nobody can contact you. Not your wife, not your girlfriend, not kids, not family, nothing. 2 hours. You'll see this is very difficult to do, but when you start doing it, it will change your life. It'll change your business life. I don't care whether you run a business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you've already got a thriving business, or even if you're working for a job and you just want to improve there. Okay, if you spend 2 hours where no one can talk to you, you'll be shocked at the amount of work that you can get done. So those are the 5 habits that have absolutely changed my life, all of which you can implement before 10 a.m. Here's what they are one more time. Number 1, prime in the morning. Number 2, read your goals every morning. Number 3, go for a 15-minute walk outdoors every morning. Number 4, spend 10 minutes and plan your day every single morning. And number 5, spend 2 hours in deep work every single day. And I promise you that if you implement these 5 daily habits right now for a month, your life will change and you will see massive results. And when that happens, I want you to come back here, drop a comment below, give me a subscribe. If you like this video, give me a like button. We'll make more content like this. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next video.